everyone, this is Jayanthi working as an assistant professor in the Department of Physics at the Standard Fireworks Rajaratnam College for Women, Sivagasi. So, in this class we are going to discuss about the significance of report writing and layout of research. So, this is the learning objective. On studying this, the learner can enhance the clarity and readability of the research report. It facilitates the efficient data presentation and interpretation for readers, and it presents the research findings clearly for informed decision making. Now, let us see about what is report writing. Report writing is a structured way of presenting information, analysis and recommendations on a specific topic. Next, we are going to see about the key points about report writing. Here are some key points about report writing. The first one is the purpose and structure. It is designed to inform, explain, analyze or recommend reports. Follow a structured format with sections like the introduction, methodology, findings and conclusion. The next one is it should be a clarity and objectivity. It emphasizes, which means that it emphasizes clear, concise language and an unbiased presentation of facts, ensuring the information which is easily understandable. Next, it should be evidence based. That is, it relies on data, facts and figures to support findings and conclusions which incorporate thorough analysis. Next one is the use of visual aids. Often, the reports may include charts, graphs and tables to illustrate key points and enhance comprehension. Why it is important? Because these are all the some points which makes the report writing is important. First one is the informed decision making. That is, the report provides essential information and analysis which enables the stakeholders to make well informed decision based on accurate data. The next point is accountability and transparency. That is, the documents processes, findings and recommendations, ensuring transparency and accountability in organizational operation and decision making. Next one is the effective communication. The report facilitates the clear and structured communication of complex information, making it accessible to a diverse audience including colleagues and external stakeholders. Next one, the problem identification and resolution. The report helps in identifying issues and challenges, providing a detailed analysis and proposing actionable solution which aids in problem solving and strategic planning. Next one is the purpose of report writing. First point is information dissemination. To provide a detailed and accurate information on a specific topic to stakeholders, ensuring they stay informed about the latest developments and context. The report bridges the knowledge gap and helps all parties remain updated and aligned. The next step is to analysis and interpretation. To analyze data and interpret findings, uncovering trends, patterns and implications. Reports transform raw data into valuable insights that inform future actions and strategies, making complex information understandable. The next one is the documentation. To document processes, methodologies and results for future reference and accountability, report create a permanent record that facilitates transparency, replication of methodology and organizational memories. In the documentation, some of the key points we have to follow. First one is the planning and preparation. First, identify the purpose and scope of the documentation. Gather all the necessary information, resources and tools required for creating the documentation. Next, define the target audience and tailor the content accordingly. The next point is drafting and creation. Create a detailed outline or structure for the documentation. Write clear, concise and well organized content, ensuring all key information is included. Use visual aids like diagrams, charts and screenshots to enhance the understanding. The next point is review and revision. Review the documentation for accuracy, completeness and clarity. Seek feedback from peers, subject matter experts or the target audience. Revise and update the content based on feedback and any new information. The last step is finalization and distribution. Format the documentation for consistency and professionalism. Convert the document into the required formats, example PDF, HTML, etc. Distribute the documentation to the intended audience through appropriate channels, example website and intranet. The next one is the layout of your research report. The first point we have to follow is the title page. The purpose is it provides essential information about the report. It should include report title, author's name, affiliation, that is institution or organization you belong, and any relevant report numbers or identifiers. The next point is it should contain an abstract. The purpose is to summarize the key points of the report. It should include a brief overview of the purpose and scope of the report, summary of the methodology, key findings and conclusion, and the abstract should usually contain 150 to 250 words depending upon the journal. And the next part is the introduction. The purpose is to set the context for the report. It should include background information, statement of the problem or research question, objectives of the report and scope and limitations. The next part, it should contain the methodology. In this part describes how the research or investigation was conducted. It should include the research design or experimental setup, data collection method, tools and techniques used, sampling methods and criteria. The next step is results and discussion. It should present the data and results of the research you have performed. It should include data and observations, tables, graphs and charts and summary of the findings. The final part, and in addition to this, we have to interpret and analyze the result what you have got from the research data. That is, it includes the explanation of the result. We have to compare the result with previous literature and implications and significance of your report and the limitations of the study. The final step is the conclusion and references. In the conclusion part, you have to summarize the key findings and provide recommendations. And in the reference part, you have to acknowledge the sources and provide evidence for the report. In this section, you have to list all sources cited in the report. And the next one is the importance of report writing. Why the report writing is important? Because it enhances the effective communication. It ensures clear and concise dissemination of information. It helps in conveying complex idea in an organized manner. It allows stakeholders to understand findings, recommendation and decisions. Next, it enhances the professional credibility. That is, it demonstrates the writer's expertise and attention to detail. It builds trust with readers by presenting well-researched and documented information. It reflects the ability to produce high quality and accurate work. Next point, it supports accountability and transparency. That is, it provides a clear account of actions taken and reason behind the decision. It helps in auditing and reviewing processes and outcomes. It ensures that work can be scrutinized and verified by the others. The next one is it aids in decision making. It provides essential information and insights for making informed decisions. It summarizes key data and findings that support strategic planning and actions. It helps in evaluating the impact and effectiveness of decision. Finally, it enhances the learning and knowledge retention. It reinforces understanding of the subject matter through research writing. It encourages deeper engagement with the topic. It provides a structured way to review and consolidate knowledge. Next, what are the tips for effective report writing? First step is plan and outline. Create a detailed outline before you start writing. Organize the main sections and subsections logically. Plan the flow of information to ensure a coherent structure. Next step, use clear and concise language. In this section, avoid overlike complex sentences and technical jargon. Use simple, straightforward language to enhance readability. Be precise and avoid unnecessary details. The next step, the report should be objective. Present information and findings impartially. Base conclusions and recommendations on evidence, not by personal opinions. Avoid biased language or unsupported assertions. Next, provide evidence and support. Back up claims and conclusions with data, examples and references. Use charts, graphs and tables to support your analysis. Ensure all resources are cited correctly. The next step, revise and proofread. Review the report multiple times to catch errors and improve clarity. Check for grammatical, spelling and punctuation mistakes. Ensure that all the reports is well organized and all sections are complete. The next step should follow formatting guidelines. Adhere to any specific formatting requirements or guidelines. Use consistent font, headings and spacing. Include all required sections and elements such as title pages and references. Ensure logical flow and coherence. Make sure each section transitions smoothly to the next. Maintain a logical progression of ideas and arguments. Use headings and subheadings to guide the reader through the report. Include a summary. It provides a brief overview of the main findings and recommendations. Summarize key points for readers who may not read the entire report. Highlight the most important information concisely. So, the next one is the conclusions on the significance of report writing and layout of research. It ensures in a clear communication, that is, the report writing organizes complex information into a structured format, making it accessible and understandable for diverse audience. It facilitates evidence-based decisions, provides thorough analysis and recommendations, supporting informed and strategic decision making. It promotes accountability and transparency. Documents methodologies and outcomes, ensuring transparency and a reliable record for future reference. Enhances knowledge sharing. Disseminates key findings and insights, contributing to organizational learning and the development of a knowledge base for future endeavors. Thank you for watching. Meet you once again. Thank you.